Okay, folks, strap yourselves in because we are diving deep today into a Marvel love triangle. And, well, it could really shake things up.
Yeah, this is going to be good.
We're looking at this fictional podcast episode called Love and Betrayal in the Marvel Universe. And
Intriguing.
yeah, so it's fiction, obviously, but the premise is just wild. I mean, Thanos and Lady Hulk as a couple, come on.
Talk about an unexpected pairing, right? I mean, Thanos the Mad Titan, this guy who wants to, wipe out half of existence is suddenly head over heels.
Yeah, seriously, like what's going on there? Is he really in love or is this just, part of some crazy scheme?
Right. It really makes you rethink everything you thought you knew about him.
Exactly. And it makes you wonder about Lady Hulk, too. Like, what does she see in him? Is it his power? Or maybe she sees something in him that nobody else does.
It's a really fascinating dynamic, and the podcast explores all of that, especially when the affair is discovered.
Oh, yeah, that's a major turning point.
It really is. I mean, imagine Hulk and Spider-Man, they just stumble upon Thanos and Lady Hulk together.
Wow. Talk about awkward.
Right. Total invasion of privacy. And for Hulk, it's like this huge betrayal.
And we know that Hulk's already got some anger issues.
Understatement of the century, right?
So, yeah, this is not going to be pretty.
No, it's like pouring gasoline on a fire. The podcast really captures Hulk's raw fury, like he's completely consumed by rage.
It makes you wonder how this is going to affect him long term. I mean, is he going to spiral out of control? Or will he find a way to channel all that anger into something positive?
It's a question that the podcast leaves open, and it's definitely one of the things that keeps you hooked.
Totally. And you have to consider the bigger picture, too. I mean, this is Thanos. We're talking about the guy who almost destroyed the universe.
Yeah, if he's serious about Lady Hawk, that could have major implications for the balance of power.
Absolutely. Could this personal drama escalate into a full-blown cosmic war?
It's a very real possibility. The podcast even hints at a potential superhero civil war with heroes having to choose sides.
Wow. Imagine that Iron Man versus Captain America round 2, but with Thanos and Hulk thrown into the mix.
It would be chaos. The lines between good and evil would get completely blurred.
It would be like a cosmic soap opera playing out on a universal scale.
And in the end, you're left with these really profound questions. Is Thanos actually capable of love? Or is he just playing everyone? And is Hulk's rage maybe hiding some deeper pain like heartbreak or abandonment?
That's what's so great about this podcast episode. Even though it's fictional, it makes you think about these iconic characters in a whole new light.
It really pushes you to question everything you thought you knew about love, betrayal, and the nature of power.
And for me, that's what makes a great story.
Absolutely.
It stays with you long after it's over.
Couldn't agree more.
And this is definitely a story that'll stick with me.
Me too. It's a real mind bender.
Well, folks, that's our deep dive for today. And wow, that was a wild ride.
Yeah, it was. I'm still processing everything we talked about.
Me too. But hey, that's the beauty of these deep dives, right? They challenge us to think critically and to engage with these stories on a deeper level.
Absolutely. And they remind us that even in a world of superheroes and supervillains, the